Another hot day in Las Vegas. It's a good afternoon to be inside. And we are underway. Heat in red, the Washington Wizards in navy blue. Here's Prentice. Over to Trey McKinney-Jones. Got circuitous route. He looked to pass it to Adebayo and turned it over.
4-second shot clock. He passed up the opportunity, and then all of a sudden you get a turnover.
That's Ochefu looking for Mack, and Sheldon Mack with the and one.
In New York City, they're going to come with a jet.
I'm not sure that makes it legal.
That's legal.
Adebayo lost it, and here comes Sheldon Mack back the other way. Pangos trying to get it inside. It's a turnover, and back comes Okaro White, able to give yourself a nickname.
Exactly, I agree with that.
Like Shaq gives himself nicknames.
Well, Shaq's special. Shaq's a different animal. We already know that.
In Orlando as well. Just did not shoot the ball well at all.
Got it.
Okaro White set the screen.
Gotta let that go.
Kick it over. There you go. They're on the board. Miami Heat get themselves a bucket here. It's 10 in the world.
Yes.
To make any roster.
To be a starter.
To be a starter.
Yeah. Like a guy was an impact player. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Said it in the opening.
Sheldon Mack, who played with Utah last year and signed with Orlando. That's a different guy. There's Pangos, smooth-looking jumper. Imaginable referee in different parts of the world. Oh, McCullough, high off the back rim. Oh, he's got another shot at it, and Chris McCullough throws it down.
What happens is McCullough misses the jam, but then Prentice and Pangos goes up, and it comes right back to him, and he gets the. Oh, that's an
out on the floor. That's got to be something. That's a foul. Here's McCullough, a little left hand flip. I like McCullough. Up and in.
I'm like, wait a minute, I have 2 years left in my deal. James Harden just got an extension for $228 million. How can I get that 200 number?
That's probably a good plan.
They might not score.
There's Chris Jenkins, NCAA championship game hero, drops the jumper less dramatically.
I would say if he lost 10 pounds, he's a definite NBA possibility. That's it. He's just a little bit heavy for that position. But if you can't score, most guys, maybe other than maybe Rajon Rondo, can do that early in his career and not be a scorer.
Cunningham ran right into a defender on the other end, and Zach Irvin knocks down the three.
No
one's that extreme, but he's got it out front.
He's got a hitch to watch and be part of, so there's no offensive flow.
None whatsoever.
And that's a foul.
Jake Odom to the rim. Hey, that's a travel. Not called. Keem dragged his pivot foot.
Yeah.
Ochefu over the left shoulder.
Okay, Ochefu. Like, okay, it's well 5. Okay, let me get it back. You know, we're gonna make sure we get a good shot. Maybe not a lucky 3. Orchestrate. And that means demanding people to be in certain places, demanding them to pass the ball, demanding them to run the lane. That's it. That's what I would do.
The friendly bank, it is Monday.
Yeah.
Bank is open once again here in Las Vegas. Keem, good dribble move to create some space and knocks it down. Mack from the free throw line gave it up to McCullough. Tried to get it down to Ochefu. It's a turnover by Washington. That was the Durant rule of play.
Oh, shoot the ball.
Odom to his left, scoop shot up and in for Jake Odom. Odom has taken over the scoring lead with 5. Here's Keem. Nice look down low. McCullough gets 2 shots at it and finishes it off.
Distributor. But I think if you're a 30-point scorer, show that you're one of the best scorers at that size in the game. Earl Boykins and all those guys.
Adebayo over Ochefu. Side out on Washington. Pangos handles now. Turns the corner. Back out to Mack. He gets in the lane and a strong finish by Sheldon Mack.
Who should be? If you're allowed that many fouls, but when you over 5, every time you foul, I should get 2 free throws. If I played an NBA game, Dennis, I promise you, my guy would never. Every time he was almost about to score,
well, the bonus kicks it. Turnover for the Wizards. He'd have 9 of them. Swatted away by Young there as Trey McKinney-Jones got all the way to the rim. There's Young.
Man, he's open for
Washington.
He was open in the corner.
Might have had an easier shot 5 seconds earlier, but knocks it down nonetheless.
10 fouls, I'm not playing.
But back then, I don't think they got 10 fouls back then, Kenny.
He said they're always doing it.
Has it always been 10 fouls, man, always?
Look at it. I don't know about always.
Yeah, I think back in the 90s, I think it was on the rules.
There. Felt like there was really an opportunity for you against Boston, particularly in those first couple of games on the road when you had the big leads. As the Wizards get it going with a dunk, Sheldon Mack.
Visually. And definitely increasing our bench.
Okay.
That's the big key for us, is increasing our bench so we don't have to play so many minutes.
That's good.
That's a lot of coaches.
Each player has a coach, man.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. The veteran Ike Diogo with a pick and pop jumper. That goes. Pace is picked up here a little bit. And Miami. But for you guys, the question is for a team like Washington, how tough is it,
nice.
as Adebayo finishes there, how tough is it to establish any sort of chemistry?
So I run a pick and roll with this guy, and I'm going to work with this shooter. But to try to figure out everybody's game, oh my God.
McKinney Jones probably passed up an easier left-handed layup to go to a reverse there. Jake Odom, double team, got it to Adebayo. Good ball fake.
Oh my God.
Up and over, Diogo, and shows off the strength.
Yeah.
And the and one for Bam.
Yes. I mean, that's a grown man move right there. And that's Ike. Ike is a tough competitor.
Bam Adebayo.
Goodness.
Just a kid. Williams
Shoot it, Williams. Shoot it, baby. Shoot is paradise. Shoot it.
4:56 thanks to a 7-0 run. Suddenly the Heat have found the feeling.
I can always reference someone in some era that you play like.
Strong drive by Sheldon Mack.
Yeah, he's
And that's a good use of the rim going to the other side. Are you projecting Bam Adebayo as the Rookie of the Year, Kenny?
I'm just saying that Bam has a lot of Buck Williams-like
Diogo wide open
characteristics.
underneath.
He can hit that shot.
Devin Williams back rims that three.
Give
Back
it to
come. Williams already has 4-3, make it 5. All from 3, he's got 15. Step back from Jared Cunningham, the NBA veteran. Rims out. Back comes McClellan. Mack pushing it. Down to Diogo. Good look from Sheldon Mack. And the veteran Diogo finishes. China about Stephon Marbury.
Check this out. He won the Academy Award for Best New Actor.
Yes. That's crazy, right?
For sure.
Jared had 26 against Memphis the other day for Miami as they got a win. A.J. Hammond's keen handles for Washington now. Over smooth looking stroke.
That's what he does.
Chris Jenkins.
He's a better player at 40.
Here's Cunningham and one.
Was he playing in the Chinese basketball league?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
With Tong Ji. When these players were borderline NBA guys, as Diogo goes to work. Nice left hand by the big fella Diogo.
Play pick and roll basketball right here. Make a good decision right there. And keep your man in front of you.
He's playing much better offensively here in the second half. The lob from the rookie Adebayo to find Okaro White. Got a good one brewing.
There's more millionaires under 21 than there are millionaires in the United States.
Wow.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Like those kind of stats. It's just offensive pick. Come on.
Pangos using the Ochefu pick.
Oh, good D.
Good recovery by White to get a piece of that. Under 2 to go. Parentes.
One pass.
To Adebayo. Floater no good, but White is there. Week in Orlando at 0-5. Could be off to a 2-0 start here in Vegas. Ochefu from Kevin Pangos. He scored 162 here.
Get out. 162 win.
I'm sorry, 102.
I was like 162.
That didn't sound right to me. I don't recall that. We'll have to check the tape on that. Cunningham. Cosmetic bucket. That should have gone to the Wizards, so the score should be 91-87. There we go. I don't recall that. We'll have to check the tape on that. Cunningham. Cosmetic bucket. That should have gone to the Wizards, so the score should be 91-87. There we go.